What's going on, guys? It's Gordon Sun here, coach of your Washington Archens, bringing you my Week 2 matchup against the Heavy Metal Gang. So initially the plan was to beat a dead horse, since he had Spectrier. Spectrier didn't show up. That does change things. Also, no Regieleki. I honestly prefer this matchup. Fortress didn't show up, which now I'm sad I didn't bring the sticky webs. I do actually like my matchup here now. I think what we do is we could lead with the Zoroark, lead with the Zoroark, but bluff the Celesteela. I think Zoroark lead is the play. So we lead Zoroark, and we bluff the Steela. Perfect, Moltres. So now we're going to run this against Moltres. That thing is killing us. Oof. That thing very much is killing us. And we are not doing enough to it. So, I'm worried about it setting up a substitute. So, I think I click Hyper Voice because that 2-Kos. I'm worried about sub. It could set up sub. That 2-Kos, it could just go for a fire type move. Not that I want to necessarily switch in. What is it doing to Tinglu? The problem is it could Willow Tinglu. So let's just go for the Hyper Voice right off the bat. Yep, that's fine. That's the Goodra. He knows that this is Zoroark now, I'm sure. Now on Goodra... Swinging Goodra. What does this thing normally run? I don't know enough about Hisuian Goodra. That is my one thing, is I don't know enough about this Pokemon. And I don't know what it tends to run. It's going to be special attacker. Could drop a Draco. So let's just run it against Tinglu and see what a Draco does. Draco Meteor. It's not doing anything. I think we have to go Tinglu here. Let's see what it does. Surf. That's nothing. You take that. Alright, and now, in response, I think we just click Earthquake because, worst case, it goes Moltres, and then we could just Stone Edge, or, yeah, I think we Earthquake free here. There's the Moltres. Could have clicked the Stone Edge. I'm assuming this thing's going to be Willow. So I think what we do is on the Willow... After being Willowed, if it's burnt, how bad is that? How bad of a spot are we in if this thing is burnt? That is the question, right? Stone Edge to a Moltres is doing, still after burn, is doing half. I don't really want to be burned though. It has to go Willow here, right? I should have called it. I'm an idiot. We go back into this. U-turn. U-turns out. Yep, there's the illusion. Damn it, I should have went for Stoner. It's outplaying me. And getting outplayed. Man, I was expecting Spectrier. So he went for bulky. Which is interesting because that's what I did. I thought he was going to try and go more offensive this game. I know he has the option to go bulky, but I figured he'd try and go a little more offensive, but looks like it's going to battle the bulk, which honestly I'm okay with, because if I ran hyper offense and he was running bulk, that could have been really bad. Yeah, this ain't ideal. Goodra's just going to come back in now. This has to see Goodra here. Oh my god. Yep, there's the Goodra. We're doing nothing to this. I think we just click U-turn in response. Back into the Tinglu. And he does, in fact, drop the Draco. This point we call it and go for the Stone Edge. This time we call it. There it is. That's a lot. Now, this thing could go for the... Okay, so how much did that do without burn? That's interesting. Healthy. So that is a very bulky Moltres. So 252, 252. So 252, 252 with defense. So it has no special attack, no speed. It has to be. If it has no speed, it's 216. I don't outspeed it. It could have Willow. I'm assuming it's going to run Willow. Tinglu at this point still need it for the Goodra. Very much still need it for the Goodra. So I don't think we can risk this anymore. So I think the best play, honestly, might be... I don't want to risk the Venu. Cinderace could be a play. Cinderace very much could be a play. Let's see. So we're looking at a Moltres that is bulky. So it's got 252, 252, and defense. We're not doing anything to it with Cinderace. Don't want to get burnt. I think I just clicked Stone Edge again. Yep. It's fine. Stay in. I should have clicked Earthquake, expecting the U-turn. Should have clicked Earthquake. Oh my god. I'm getting outplayed. Why did I click Earthquake? I couldn't risk him roosting. That's part of the issue. I do think Dracovish has a very nice matchup here, though. Once Quagsire's gone. Did I bring enough to break Sire? Did I bring enough to break Quag? We'll find out. There's the Stone Edge. It's gonna get burnt. Yep. Alright. Now we need to run a calc on Obstagoon. Burn Fire. Knockoff on Steelo. It's only gonna do half. So yeah, I go Steel here. Sod. It's resisted. So that's not speed invested, it's attack invested. How did that do that much? Max roll on attack invested. Interesting. So it's adamant. We know that much. So the knockoff still isn't killing from this range. And we do a good chunk with Flash Cannon. What comes in on Steela? Honestly, I might be at better air slashing, because if Moltres comes in with no investment in Spadef, it's still taking a decent chunk from Flash Cannon, but not enough. And I think air slash is the play. Knockoff. There it is. We go for the air slash. It's going to take more from burn. Steela isn't that important, in all honesty. I'd be fine trading. I think I just go for another air slash here so he can't switch anything else in. We trade the Steela off. Unless he goes Goodra. Honestly, I'm not too concerned if he goes Goodra. Either Obstagoon is very low on health and I go into something to kill, or because I can just go right into Zoroark and U-turn. Yeah, that's the play. Hoarding Shot, interesting. There's the Goodra. Okay. Does this thing get set up? I need to know that immediately. Does it get set up? Does it get set up? Does it get set up? Not that I see. So, unless this thing got something new, I think I just go for the Flamethrower. Just for sack purposes. Right? Oh, it could have Acid Armor. Oh, if this has Acid Armor, that's a problem. Oh, or Curse. Is it Acid Armor? It could be Acid Armor. But I do have the Tinglu with Whirlwind, so I'm not too concerned. I think I just sack this at this point. I'm shocked he won this and didn't go for setup on something. Yeah, it's not ideal. Nothing wants to take a Draco, so I'm forced to leave this in. There's the... Oh, my God. And here comes the roost, right? I should... Why did I go... Oh, my God. I swear to God. Flamethrower, that's fine. No roost today. That's fine. That's the next question. He has no... Small trace. It's gonna be a problem. I think we go into Cinderace here. Fire off the Pyro Ball. Nothing. Oh, man. It's an unfortunate roll. That's a really unfortunate roll. There was a chance of OHKOing from that position. Like a 50% chance, I believe. And we got real... What? Why is this not showing up right? This Moltres. Because it says it should take... It should be taking more than that. I have it max defense, max HP. I'm very confused. Odd. Should have never done that little. Okay. It's fine. Sneasler, yep. Wait. I did this thing. Okay. So the question is, do you think I'm Scarf? You're Scarf. Sneasler's definitely Scarf. It has to come in like that. I should have went for the Trailblaze. That's a mistake. Max speed, it even outspeeds me. That's a problem. Does it go for setup here? Expecting to not switch. I think it goes for setup. Interesting. Yep, we stayed in. So now you're going to think I'm Scarf. I bluffed the Scarf. There's the Quag. Here comes the Trail. Do I go for the Trailblaze now? How much is Trailblaze doing to Quagsire? We're not... It's not stabbed yet, but if we were stabbed, does it knock it out? So I need to know if it was stabbed. Why is that not changing? Should update. No? Interesting. Stab boost is going to do a little more. Quag, it shouldn't be able to knock us out. So now we go Trailblaze, get the speed boost. There's the Libero. Yawn. Makes us drowsy, that's fine. So now we switch. I think we go into Venu here. Because there's nothing really left. There's nothing left that super threatens it. The yawn is unfortunate. I wish I had. Man, that was a good play. This is gonna be close. Sneasler is still a problem. He now knows I'm not Scarf, so that is gonna be an issue. Dracovish though is still a huge threat. So is Zoroark. We need to be able to kill the Goodra. That is the only issue. Is we're running out of options for Goodra, and that's going to be an issue for a while. It's probably Sap Sipper as well, so that's a problem. Is this the Goodra? No, Obstagoon. Interesting. If we Mega and Honestly, Obstagoon versus this set. If we synthesis, that gets us a lot of our health back. That's what we do. We synthesis, most of our health back. Now, this is the question. I think we make the risky play of going into Zoroark, because I think he goes to the Facade. I can't even risk it. If he's forced to knock off, honestly, we might be better just synthesis again, because he can't kill. It's not risky. It does put me down to at 50% rather than 79. I don't like that ideally. The ballsy play is to go Zoroark. What wins me the game? If I go Zoroark, I lose that as a Scarf option. Yeah, no, I can't do it. I have to synthesis again. Yep! Okay, we made the right call. And now we just synthesis one more time. Because this thing's going to die to burn. Unless he calls it and goes into another Mon. Do we fire off a Toxic? I think we don't. There it is. There we go. So Obstagoon, we'll let Obstagoon go down by itself. Iron Leaves is an interesting play here. Sneasler's a problem. If you go Sneasler, we have nothing for that on this. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know if we're physical or special, which is good. He doesn't know anything other than the fact that we have synthesis. I should probably run physical. Looking back now. Yeah, this Venusaur set was a mistake, I think. I was expecting a very different team to show up. That's unfortunate. Yep, there's the Sneasler. So, this thing does get set up, does it not? I forget what its move pool is. I have to Google it, because this thing doesn't... What's it get? You do get bulk up. That is a problem. Yeah, versus our Mega Venu. Our Giga Drain's doing nothing. What about versus Dracovish? What is this Sneasler doing? Probably a shit ton. Sneasler 252. Oops. Adamant. What's it run? Yeah, we gotta run it with CC. We can get rid of that. It's not killing it. It's probably gonna go for one bulk up, which is gonna give it. Oh, it's gonna get a roll. Gunk shot. Oh, that's bad. It just went for the straight up gunk shot. Oh, that sucks. Oh, and that was a damage roll. It's in his favor, to be fair. Yeah, it's in his favor. Okay. So I think we have to go into... I think we lose to Sneasler in all honesty. He knows this is not that. So, yeah, force a U-turn. Back into this. I think I'm going to lose 4-0. Yeah, it's going to be 4-0. That's GG. Man. Sneasler's a problem. I could really use a Draco miss here. Oh my god, that's a problem. I've lost. Yeah. Oh wait, it crit earlier. Oh my god. It crit earlier? Okay. Okay, hold on. He's expecting the earthquake, right? If he expects the earthquake from Tinglu. Gudra. Sui. Just assume it's max HP, max defense. Versus an Iron Leaf set. Oh yeah, Throat Chop would be a huge call, but I can't afford to. Yep, there it is. I think we sack Tinglu here. I think that's GG. Fuck. Man, we got played. Okay, so Tinglu goes down. Dracovic, shouldn't have thrown away Dracovic like that. Cinderace versus Gudra. Power Ball should kill. We can freely Power Ball here. I think we still have a win con. Yep. I think we do still have a win con, but I think he'd have to misplay. If Sneasler Scarf we lost. He has to go Sneasler here, because he can't afford me to set up a Trailblaze. I need him not to go Sneasler. I need him not to go Sneasler. It is my only chance of winning. It is literally my only chance of winning if he refuses to go Sneasler. Please, he's taking a while. Please don't go Sneasler. Man, I was expecting a way more special team than this. Yeah, that's game. We go Venu, and then we go into Zoroark and Prey. There's the Gunk Shot. Yep. Go into this. Go for the Hyper Voice. Is that... Okay. Okay, so he's probably not Scarf if he felt threatened. Do we still have a win con? Okay, I need to run a calc right now versus Sneasler. Does this thing OHKO? It doesn't OHKO. So why is he concerned? I can't OHKO it with this thing. Yeah, I lost. Oh, the better play. If I switch back into Cinderace. I could have switched back into Cinderace. Then Trailblazed on the Quagsire, but no, he would have yawned. Or something. And I would have fallen asleep. Yeah, no, there was no shot. Damn it! Well, it's going to be a close loss. It'll be 1-0 or 2-0. I really don't think I can pull this off. Iron Leaves. Interesting. That's plus speed. That's not great. I think that's it. I don't think versus Leaves. Hyper Voice ain't doing enough. Shadow Ball doesn't even pick up the kill. Flamethrower? No, flamethrower doesn't do enough. Really? It's odd. You'd think. Yeah, no, that's GG. Fire type. Interesting. Swords Dance. Oh, I outspeed this thing. It is now a fire type. Interesting. It now being a fire type, Hyper Voice is the best bet. It's not going to pick up the kill unless it crits, and that's game. Wait, I have the sucker. I did bring the sucker. Please. Yes! It won't be enough. Sneasler now comes in. Should outspeed. Sneasler. Sucker will never be enough, I don't think. From full. But we do preserve differential. Oh, I should have run. If I had... I could have run... If I ran Chop on that, it would have been such a freaking ballsy play, though. But if I ran Chopple, I could have then revenged with Pyro. Oh, I had no choice. Man, I should have brought webs. I sat there and didn't want to bring webs. He had great ways of removing it. It didn't seem like a good matchup for Galv, but I mean, Electric versus Moltres would have been good. The webs against Sneasler would have been good. Bug versus Obstagoon, Bug versus Iron Leaves, and then if I ran Giga Drain versus Quag, yeah, that thing cleaned up. Oh, it had such a good matchup, but not in the team I thought he'd run. That's unfortunate. Well, we're now 1-1. We were the only 1-0 team to have to play another 1-0 team this week. So one of the 1-0 teams had to walk away 1-1 after this week, because just unfortunate schedule. We only take a -1 to our differential. Not that our differential was high after a 2-0 win last week. So we're still at a +1. Yeah, I feel like I really messed that one up. Venu was not the play. I should have brought the Galv. In a different world where Spectrier shows up, this was the team. Well, that'll do it for this week's battle. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Gordon Sign, and I'm signing off.